KTN.
Thanks, Kashuhi. Moving on, as the world marks the International Day to End Violence Against Sex Workers, a coalition of women engaged in the trade in Nairobi has come forward to protest against stigma, harassment, and social exclusion, while asking the society to accept sex work as any other form of employment. Speaking in Nairobi, the sex workers raised serious concerns about their safety, with statistics showing that more than 345 sex workers have been abused, while 27 have been killed in 2025 alone. Our reporter, Fini Koloch, with their story.
Viva sex workers, viva! Viva!
The sex workers gathered to mark the International Day to End Violence Against Sex Workers. They came forward to speak about safety, justice, and lives lost.
Solidarity forever.
Their call is grounded in stark realities. In 2025 alone, community groups documented 345 cases of violence against women in sex work in Nairobi. 27 women were killed.
In 2025 alone, SOAP ambassadors documented 345 cases of violence against women in sex workers in Nairobi. 27 ended in murder. These are not statistics. They are lives lost because silence felt safer than seeking help.
They say violence comes from multiple sources: clients, strangers, and at times the police. Because sex work remains criminalized in Kenya, survivors say reporting abuse can expose them to detention, harassment, or retaliation.
Violence against sex workers persists because of the laws and systems criminalizing survivors while shielding abusers. When the state labels sex workers as criminals, police protection, medical care, and justice are denied.
The sex workers say medical care can come with judgment, and at times, police reports can turn into interrogations, and justice often remains out of reach.
Women in sex work face violence from clients, the police, and strangers, every day with little protection from the law.
Sex workers and their advocates are urging the government to consider decriminalization, not as an endorsement to sex work, but as public safety measure that allows survivors to seek help without fear.
We are asking for nothing more and nothing less than equal protection under the law. Criminalization has failed us. It punishes survivors and protects abusers.
They are adamant that no one should be denied protection because of how they earn a living. Ending violence means confronting stigma, strengthening accountability, and ensuring the law works for everyone.
We are simply calling for the right to report violence without fear of arrest. This requires repealing Section 153 and 154 of the Penal Code, which criminalize consensual adult sex work. These laws do not prevent violence. In fact, they enable it by making survivors disposable while protecting their abusers.
For these women, safety is not a privilege. It is a right they say has been denied for too long. Fini Koloch, KTN.
To the corridors of justice now, and a man accused of murdering his wife